Let your compliments for Deep keep them coming. Don't stop. It's very good to give. Then you get a lot more. So, and for Nirja for the work that she has put in to get all our speakers come alive today in the way they will. So, my absolute privilege to introduce Dr. CHR Raina Khatri Tandon. And if you really want to know her, I suggest you go to her LinkedIn profile and spend half an hour there. It's then only you will understand her truly. So I will make the effort to introduce her, but I'm not sure I will really succeed in highlighting all her, expertise. But here is what Raina is right now. She's the CEO of Right to Rise, India's first ISO accredited organization into women and child rights certification training. She is also a CEO of RKT Foundation. It's an NGO for empowering lives. She's a POSH and POXO specialist. POXO, I didn't know what it was, so I looked it up. Prevention of Child and Sexual Offences Specialist and human rights expert with Harvard EDX. She's a Nari Shakti awardee. She's a World Women's Summit 2020 Global Ambassador for Sustainable SDG 5 UN Goals for Gender Equality and Inclusiveness. She is the 7th certified NVC specialist, NVC's nonviolent communication, president of Wiki Maharashtra Training and Development for 2019-21. She's the WEF Women Economic Forum president. And she is, I'll tell you, I can go on and on, but I won't. I will suggest you go to her LinkedIn profile when you have a moment. She's a 2-time TEDx speaker. She's also a Josh Talks speaker. And she is a polyglot knowing 11 languages. Now, here's the question for our audience here. Please, please put in guess 5 languages other than Hindi, English, French. Guess 5 languages that you think Raina speaks, and no looking into LinkedIn. Okay, not right now. And so this is. So Surekha started with such expertise we have amongst us, and Raina, the platform is yours. Please go ahead and take the floor. It's all yours.
Thank you, Smriti. I think you've done just amount of justice. I was expecting just 2 lines: the founder CEO of Right to Rise and just being a speaker on TED. And I think that's good enough. Of course, my USP lies in speaking 13 languages. I am learning Japanese now, and 2 PhDs, which many people find it very unique, but intriguing as well. But I do have different shades in me, and I'm sure everybody who knows me very differently and beautifully. I just have deep sense of gratitude to Nirja and Surekha for all the follow-ups and the lovely peer team that we formed. In fact, I had told Nirja before even starting the talk that I might be the best of speakers, but I had goosebumps when I heard that she's my mentor.
So we seem to have some technical issue. I think Raina will be back in a minute.
So Smriti actually took away my, one quiz question. The quiz question was, what is a polyglot? Frankly, I didn't even know what polyglot was. Okay, so.
Are you back? Raina, are you back? Yeah.
Raina, are you back?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can. So if you're...
I'm just going to move myself for a minute by the time you can guess polyglot.
No, we figured it out. So,
we figured it.
Yeah.
We are anyways here who are very good at making connections. I also didn't know, but the moment polyglot is with languages, I get it, and I'm sure all of us did that.
Okay, awesome. So I think this is...
So Raina, you can start and we would be happy to hear you if your connection is okay.
Yes. Are you able to hear me and see me? Your choices empower your rights to SSS. You might be thinking, what exactly is this lady trying to say? I raised my voice today, not that because I'm shouting, but for all the safe voices, the safe sounds that you might have not heard from people who wish to say something to you. Yes, the SSS sounds naughty, but we'll come to it. We cannot succeed today if one half of us are held back. And that's where I, Raina, believe that we love stories, don't we? Roshni, Smriti, Nirja, Surekha, and all of us. We all love them. And stories
Uh,
those
Rena,
which connect. Now,
Rena,
this
your
is
connection is
stability
not
and
very good. Your connection doesn't seem to be very good. So do you want to stop the video and just talk? That should be fine. And then maybe you could start from the beginning. And
okay.
we'll
Wow. So this is another magical moment of speaking without the video.
Yeah, and your voice will carry through, Raina. So
Absolutely.
just go ahead.
Your choices empower your rights to SSS. We believe that everyone has the right to rise. I raise my voice today, not so that I can shout, but I can speak for all the safe choices that can be heard, that cannot be silenced. But we can only succeed if one half of us are held back. Is it? We love stories. And today, this is one story of this little girl who was born in a North Indian family, so called safe and secure, that each family provides and is understood. Does stability and safety to people and children come by just being under the shade of parents? Being in guidance of parents, her mind always questioned with anxiety, how will I conquer my dreams? How and what do I wish to conquer in my life? What do I want to do in today's world? This question is there in many of our lives, lingering around the unknown that we want to explore and reach heights. But is this safety, my friends? Is this what you require today for your lives to give to your children? The answer is known to you. The answer in the girl's mind was not what you feel. It was beyond a unique experience to fly, to explore newer paths, to be in the shade of her loved ones, yet support through a communication of an open dialogue, a dialogue that every child today requires, where she feels her journey will reach to different levels, one to own and each, but who to believe, who to trust. This was all in her mind. You might be still thinking, what am I talking about? Don't you think today, as she coaches, leaders, enablers, impact makers, and parents, we need to nurture the caterpillar to the butterfly with the right space of our rights to define stability and space, freedom, because we believe that everyone has this right to rise. On the contrary, being apart from this beautiful SHEmantra family that we have, knowing rights in personal and professional rightful commitments is essential. If you do not know the right of how you would want your space to grow, you will not be able to emerge powerfully. So, no matter how much we contradict, we neglect, safety is my birthright and I shall have it. I'm sure all of us have heard this from our great Subhash Chandra Bose. But क्या हमेशा हम लोग कहानियां ही सुनेंगे? Is it always the quotes that we listen to and not want to put it into action and implementation? I'm yet to hear from you. No means no. ना एक शब्द नहीं है, एक वाक्या है. No is not just a word, it's a statement. We have heard this many times, right? But have we heard the silence behind many who don't speak up? We at mentoring sessions, focus sessions, are aiming at care, support, being listened to, being heard to. But friends, have you heard the discomfort that comes in the silence? Have you felt that strong bitterness which is unsaid? One such silence came across to me when I met this lady at the nearest party some time ago at a commissioner's place. At the police commissioner's party, this lady, who's a wife to an army man, daughter-in-law to somebody from the Navy, and parents from a very affluent, educated background, yet felt there was something that she wished to share. Her bitterness really struck me hard. She walked up to me and said, "You seem to be a strong woman, but it has been compromised." I could not understand what she actually said. For a long time, I failed to explain to myself, is she talking about shaming? But this was not once, 3 times in a row, by her husband's friend, by her own relative, by her father-in-law's brother, that she was abused, harassed, silenced out, many times not creating that space of safety and stability. As coaches, as leaders, as enablers, do we really know what safety means? Do we know our rights? Do we really know what is the right to information and the confidentiality that we need to maintain when we are among personal and professional commitments? Do you ever feel this kind of situations across to you? Do you need help? Would you like somebody to listen to you? I'm sure there would be something inside us which creates goosebumps. And let me tell you, it's not the experiences that you should be going through. It's always the stories that lead us to beyond steps to impact the ones who come for care, support, safety, and stability. And maybe the list is endless. It could be one near you, maybe somebody looking for a solution, just like that lady. All that I did was show her a path of what she could do next. Give her the uphold of dignity, respect, and the rights of already what she knew, just failing to take the action of getting her own safety in place. So my question to you, is it important to be heard? Is it important to be listened to? Many of us would really know the answer and would really want to find a solution to all of these questions, whether in our life or others. Do many of us know what safety is? As a woman, we must always be looking at safety through SSS. And now is the time to give it to you, my friends. The SSS is the key to your being. Safety, stability, and
Raina, we cannot hear you. Can you please, you might want to turn off the video. Let's just give her a moment to get back.
Did anybody get the third S?
I'm trying to guess. Safety, stability, security is safety and security is the same. Anybody? Suspense. Just at that moment, we lost her. So I'm sure she'll join back. Let's wait.
Sanity. I like Pragati's answer.
Oh,
Nisha
Sam.
would know, but she won't tell.
Nija, she was about to tell. You can tell.
Okay. Ah, you seem to have lost.
Sudhika, you want to call her? Yeah, there she's back. So, Raina,
Yes.
let's
So
spotlight
I'll
you.
continue from there. Yes, I'm continuing. Are you able to hear me?
Where is she? Can you spotlight her?
Yeah, I will. I will pin her.
Okay.
That's good.
Hmm.
Priti, are you able to hear me?
Yes, Raina, please go ahead. We lost you just when you was revealing the suspense of the third S.
So let's continue with the suspense. As a woman, we have never looked into the SSS. What could be that SSS? I had Preeta asking me, what is SSS? I had Sureka asking me, what is the SSS? And the laptop and the Wi-Fi also giving it and creating the magic of removing SSS right on time. Safety, stability, and saying no with sanctity are the key to being who you are. I am enough, and that gave a new direction to my life of creating, impacting beyond just knowing and supporting people, but to ensure they know their rights. The right to being a woman, the right to being you, the right that we need to be strong women who don't wilt, but they bloom. Strong women don't wilt, but they bloom. अब आया ट्विस्ट, क्या आपके टूथपेस्ट में नमक है? ये तो आपने सुना ही होगा. Let's break the normal. ये टूथपेस्ट में नमक क्यों नहीं है? Think different, do different, ensure different, to rise different. Now is the time. Are you ready to know your SSS? Safety, stabilizing security, set up and enabling the saying no and boundaries with sanctity. Are you ready to be that valuable woman who knows how to manage it all? All the things, let me tell you, rope in many struggles and strings, except for anything that does not add value in the right way and for humanity. Because we believe that everyone has the right to rise. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Raina. Maybe all just unmute ourselves and give her a round of applause. We did not do that for Deep, but let's see. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And please keep your compliments coming, what you felt as Raina was speaking. Raina managed to overcome the obstacles of technology, which we all face time and again. Raina, thank you for your passion, for your commitment, for bringing us awareness, in the face that there is a need for us to be present and be there for women who need to be heard. And the 3S, which is, I'm going to keep it simple for myself, which is safety, stability, and saying no with sanctity. And this will obviously remain with us. So thank you for telling us that there is that while things seem normal, but in society, there could be stories which are unheard. And we as women definitely have a part to play. So thank you.